Hi, I'm Gilles, and in this video I'll show you how Bifrost Dynamic Payloads lets you bring procedural assets directly into USD. Here I have a staircase that was created using Bifrost, but as you can see there's no live Bifrost graph driving it anymore. Instead, I packaged the procedural definition directly into the USD asset as a dynamic payload. That makes the asset lightweight, portable, and easy to share across the USD pipeline. It also means whoever uses this asset doesn't need to know anything about Bifrost. They just interact with it like any other USD asset. For example, when I select the staircase, Maya shows a Bifrost section in the attribute editor with the controls I decided to expose. I can change the width, adjust the number of revolutions, tweak the railings, and the staircase regenerates instantly. Behind the scenes, the payload simply stores which published Bifrost compounds to execute, along with the values of its exposed inputs. This gives you the best of both worlds. You keep all the flexibility of a procedural Bifrost asset, but package it as a lightweight USD asset that's fast to load, easy to share, and simple for anyone to use. Now, let's see how I created it. I'll create an empty USD stage, then build the same procedural staircase in Bifrost. Once I'm happy with the asset, I select the published compound and choose USD, then duplicate as USD data. Because the compound is published, Bifrost can find it later when the payload is evaluated inside USD. During export, I can expose every parameter, or just the controls I want the artist to edit. For production assets, exposing only a handful of controls usually makes for a much cleaner user experience. Once the export finishes, the dynamic payload is added directly into the USD stage. At this point, I can even delete the original Bifrost graph. The USD asset is now completely self-contained. Dynamic payloads also support multiple USD purpose automatically. Here, I'm displaying lightweight proxy geometry for interactive work, while the render purpose contains the high-res version of the asset. Bifrost generates both representations during export, so USD automatically uses the right one for the task. Because this is a standard USD prim, I can also place it anywhere inside the USD hierarchy, and compose it just like any other USD asset. That's really the goal of Bifrost Dynamic Payloads. Technical artists can author procedural assets in Bifrost, package them as USD, and everyone else can use and customize them without ever needing to open or even understand the underlying graph. Thanks for watching.